I am delighted to welcome you all to the Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment today. The presence here signifies a collective commitment to a crucial mission, the inauguration of our working committees that are vital to youth engagement and empowerment in our nation. Today marks a momentous occasion as we kickstart initiatives that embody the vision of His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama for the development of our youth. Our young citizens are brimming with potential, innovation, entrepreneurship, and ambition. It is our duty to create an environment that nurtures these qualities and offers the support they require to transform into the pillars of our society. Whilst our youth show great promise, they also face significant challenges such as skills gap, limited opportunities, and insufficient support structures. However, I stand before you today with belief and confidence in the President's vision for a future where every young individual can achieve their full potential through meaningful and sustainable employment. To this end, this working committee, composed of passionate and skilled individuals from various sectors, are tasked with the development of a comprehensive strategy for the implementation of two important flagship initiatives, that is the Adwumawura and the National Apprenticeship Programme. These two programs will sit with the Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment and will be implemented by two of our agencies, that is the NEIP and then the National Youth Authority. Adwumawura, this program will be implemented by the National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program. The Adwumawura program aims to empower 10,000 young Ghanaians every year between the ages of 18 and 35, and to help them launch and grow their businesses, effectively addressing the rising unemployment rates among our young people. Through this program, we are committed to providing the necessary support in terms of training, financing, skills development, and professional opportunities for young entrepreneurs to realize their dreams and visions. And we emphasize on professional opportunities because we need support and develop. The goal of these initiatives are bold and achievable. We set our technical committee to recommend viable business startups with a focus on small-scale manufacturing, agri-businesses, and emerging sectors such as AI and fintech. Develop supportive measures to ensure the sustained growth of these startups, including addressing taxation and regulatory challenges. Emphasize job creation and adaptability in the evolving economy. Create a selection criteria for businesses to benefit, and by doing this, we hope to ensure that fairness and equity comes to play. Suggest training and ongoing support mechanisms to foster sustainable entrepreneurship and also encourage a lot of mentorship for our young businesses. They should also factor businesses that has the potential to run under the 24-hour economy policy. I urge the committee to work diligently towards our targeted deadlines, submitting initial proposals and final plans to operationalize the program. The technical committee of the Adwumawura program is to submit a detailed report on the policy within 2 weeks, beginning this day of inauguration. I believe that with a coordinated effort, we should be able to launch the Adwumawura program nationally by the 23rd of April 2025. And I also want to humbly suggest to the committee that because we are calling it Adwumawura, in case of launching it, we should be looking at Kumasi, the Ashanti region, so that we can launch it from there. The National Apprenticeship Program, which we've nicknamed NEIP. This program will be implemented by the National Youth Authority. Parallel to the Adwumawura program, we are launching the National Apprenticeship Program, which is designed to cultivate self-employment through free technical and vocational training for our youth. Successful apprentices will receive certification, startup capital, and equipment necessary to establish their businesses. As we move forward, the committee responsible for this program We'll review the national apprenticeship policy, evaluate market trends, and establish a robust implementation strategy that includes selection criteria, mentorship, and sustainable growth pathways for our apprentices. The technical committee of this program is also to submit a detailed report on the policy within 2 weeks, beginning from this day of inauguration. The successful launch of the national apprenticeship program will be held on the 30th of April 2025, and that one I suggest we look to Accra or Tamale. This ministry, like we all know, was created with the goal of consolidating youth-focused initiatives. I encourage our donor partners to align their resources and efforts with our mission. Together, we can enhance education and employment opportunities, alleviate poverty, and foster a more inclusive society for our young ones. To facilitate this, a dedicated secretariat will be established at the Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment to oversee the coordination and evaluation of these two very important national programs. As we embark on this critical task, I expect full commitment from all committee members of the technical committee. Let us work diligently to not just meet or exceed the expectations set forth by His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama. I charge you as champions of our youth and catalysts for change to embrace your roles and collaborate towards realizing this vision. Congratulations to you all on your nominations. Let us join hands to empower our youth and build a brighter, more equitable and prosperous future for the Ghanaian youth. I will go ahead and name the members of the various committees, including the institutional representation. We are setting up the National Apprenticeship Technical Working Group. It will be chaired by Osman Ayariga, is it CEO, right? The CEO of the National Youth Authority, and the secretary will be Nicodemus Derry. So we'll have representation from the Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment, and Ayawapia will be represent us. The Ministry of Finance will give us a rep. The Ministry of Education will give us a rep. The Ministry of Labor, Employment and Job Creation will give us a rep. The Ministry of Food and Agriculture will give us a rep. The Ministry of Trade and Agribusiness will also give us a rep. The National Development Planning Commission will also give us a rep. And then the National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program will also give us a rep. And then the Youth Employment Agency will also give us a rep. Ghana Enterprise Agency will also give us a rep. The Commission for Technical and Vocational Education and Training will also give us a rep. So it's going to be a 14-member committee chaired by Osman Ayariga, the CEO of NYA. The Adwumawura Technical Working Group will be chaired by Erika J, the CEO, and the secretary to the committee will be Bright Potri. The Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment will have a rep in the person of Nana Yarapia Kubi. The Ministry of Finance will give us a rep. The Ministry of Education will give us a rep. The Ministry of Labor, Employment and Job Creation will also give us a rep. The Ministry of Food and Agriculture will also give us a rep. The Ministry of Trade, Agribusiness and Industrialization will also give us a rep. The National Planning Commission will also give us a rep. The National Youth Authority will also give us a rep. And then the Ghana Enterprise Agency will also give us a rep. The Adwumawura has 12 members of the committee chaired by the CEO of the National of NEIP, Erika J. On this note, as Minister for Youth Development, I formally inaugurate these two working committees. And like I said, we are giving you 2 weeks from today to submit your report so that we are able to meet His Excellency's 120 days deadline so that this program will be launched nationally. Thank you very much, and may God be with you all. Respect. On the issue of sustainability, the reason why we are putting up this technical committee and we didn't just launch any ad hoc program is because we want a very sustainable program. And it's going to go through a certain phase. Once the technical committee is done with their work, this is a program that we intend to run. When I spoke about it, I said we want to train and equip 10,000 young people every year. So clearly, this is a program we intend to sustain for so long as I want to say that the National Apprenticeship Program and the Adwumawura Program have come to stay. Thank you.